Time for the media launch of the highly anticipated 2024 Montanosa Film Festival. To officially open the event, please welcome our press conference moderators, Ms. Helen Tibaldo, the Regional Director of the Philippine Information Agency, and Mr. Art Tibaldo, a filmmaker and multimedia artist.
Hello everyone, I'm Helen Reyes Tibaldo of the Philippine Information Agency.
I'm Mark Tibaldo. Pleasant afternoon to each and everyone. Welcome to this fourth launching of Montanosa Film Festival.
May we request everyone to please rise for the invocation. Na magandang hapon sa ating lahat. Welcome to the media launching of the 2024 Montanosa Film Festival. Now on its fourth year, this festival stands as a beacon of cultural exchanges and artistic exploration. We would like to recognize our friends, panelists, media, bloggers, and bloggers present with us today.
We also like to acknowledge those watching us via Facebook Live, streaming on the PIA and Montanosa Film Festival Facebook pages. Do stay with us to learn more about this monumental event.
And before discussing our main events, let's all watch these video messages and greetings from our respected individuals. Let's watch this.
Taus-puso kong inaanyayahan kayong lahat na makiisa sa pagtatangkilik ng kakaibang karanasan sa Montanosa Film Festival 2024. It is an absolute pleasure to celebrate once again the power of cinema to build bridges beyond boundaries.
Warmest congratulations to the Montanosa Film Festival. Your dedication to showcasing the beauty, culture, and talents of Baguio through cinema is truly admirable. This is a great contribution and added attraction to tourism in Baguio City. Special commendations to the organizers led by Ferdy Balaran, a board of director of the Baguio Tourism Council, and an outstanding film director.
Montanosa has not only become a festival, but a brand for Baguio City, reinforcing its designation as a UNESCO Creative City. Baguio's creative sector in filmmaking has started to attract other film enthusiasts outside the city, that it is now a known and respected platform for film creativity.
Mabuhay! The Cordilleras, being one of the most culturally rich regions in our country, indeed deserves to be highlighted through the art of film. In celebrating the Montanosa Film Festival, the Department of Tourism, Cordillera Administrative Region, takes a special interest in supporting initiatives that align with our vision of expanding the traditional tourism portfolio into multidimensional tourism, which includes film. Films often provide a glimpse into the local culture, traditions, and way of life of our people, and we share this to everyone who watches the beautifully depicted masterpieces of our filmmakers.
The Montanosa Film Festival is here again with this year's theme, Building Bridges Beyond Boundaries. I am really glad that the Cordillera film industry came to the forefront after barely thriving since the 1980s, where local filmmakers have produced various forms of movies such as documentary, music videos, and even animated films. I wish they are all back again to the sphere with new producers and actors and artists to develop more products, especially during these times of digitalization and globally connected information technology.
I would like to express my most heartfelt congratulations to the Montanosa Film Festival for this year 2024, to all those who made this possible, and especially to Festival Director and Creator Ferdy Balanag.
Cinema and film have been part of our lives longer than we all think. And so today, filmmaking becomes a reality, becomes a digital content, becomes an inspiration for many creative people in the field.
The Montanosa Film Festival shines a spotlight on the growing film industry in our midst. We are excited to showcase the talent and creativity once again from our local filmmakers. Their work reflects the stories, landscapes, and spirit of our beloved city, adding depth and richness to our cultural identity.
What I personally like about the festival is that it always highlights themes that revolve around human issues, whether personal or communal, that always features the beauty of diverse experiences, thoughts, and feelings of our people, highlighting who we are and our aspirations for our city and our country.
Movies and other creative contents are not just expressions and portrayals, but also a showcase of the diverse culture, lifestyles, and values of our regions.
The films this year shall cut across cultures, status, age, gender, and will feature films that will inspire, that will empower, and that will invigorate and enliven the lives of those who think life is just a series of mundane activities.
The depth and reach of our movies will certainly go beyond borders and would plow back not only accolades, but also the much needed wealth. With the passage of the Creative Industry Development Act of 2023, we have programs to implement in support to the various creative sectors in the region, like the audiovisual and performing arts domain.
This also serves as an invitation for viewers to personally experience and explore the Cordilleras. Overall, the symbiotic relationship between film and tourism underscores the power of storytelling and visual media in shaping perceptions, influencing travel trends, and driving economic growth in destinations.
I am deeply inspired by the filmmakers whose work we have had the privilege of experiencing during this festival. They have dedicated themselves to shining a light on the told stories of human truth and the voices that often go unheard. Their commitment to their craft reminds us of the transformative power of art to provoke thought, emotions, and change. As we embark on this cinematic journey together, let us embrace the opportunity to connect, to learn, and to grow.
And so today, we honor our people, we honor the men and women who have pioneered film and independent filmmaking. We invite audiences and film enthusiasts to come visit and see the screening of the entries to this festival. On behalf of the City of Baguio Creative Council, we congratulate all the entries. The Montanosa Film Festival is something to reckon with. It is part of the creative industry and is part of who we are and where we're going. Agyaman tayo amin apo. Mabuhay ang Montanosa Film Festival.
Congratulations once again and thank you all so much for your participation. Mabuhay po ang Montanosa Film Festival. Mabuhay po tayong lahat. God bless everyone.
This film festival plays a role in this vision, as the Montanosa Film Festival serves as a venue to immortalize the beauty of our heritage, history, and culture. Love the film industry, love the Philippines.
In behalf of the Department of Trade and Industry, I express sincere congratulations and appreciation to the organizer of the 2024 Montanosa Film Festival. We join you in calling the widest global patronage to the films and look forward to more events that further progress of our creative industries.
Congratulations to the people behind another successful staging of the Montanosa Film Festival.
May this festival continue to thrive and inspire both locals and visitors alike. Here's to another successful year of celebrating the magic of film in the city of Baguio.
Let us celebrate the beauty of diversity, strength of unity, and let us leave this festival inspired to continue building bridges, not only in the world of film, but also in our communities. Mabuhay ang Montanosa Film Festival. Mabuhay ang Baguio. Maraming salamat po.
Okay, at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we've been journalists for 10 years. Mon, any greetings?
Naimbag nga Aldao Cordillera, and we wish to introduce more of our program later on. Thank you, Sir Art.
Maraming salamat, sir. Another panelist, we have our City Supervising Tourism Operations Officer, Sir Aloysius Mapalo. He's the person behind the notable tourism activities and campaigns named as the most outstanding tourism officer in the country by the Tourism Pearl Awards in 2023. Engineer Mapalo, good afternoon.
Thank you, RD Helen. And Sir R, this is the first time I'm seeing husband and wife. Tandem to host us this afternoon. Sir R is one of our executive directors of the Creative Council, and RD Helen, a champion of our UNESCO Creative City designation. So good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for having us this afternoon.
Okay, third in my list is Mr. Ferdinand John Balanag. Of course, he is the film director, film festival creator of the Montanosa Film Festival, a passionate advocate for the arts, culture. Okay, for this community engagement earned him recognition as one of the outstanding citizens of Baguio in the year 2022. Ferdy.
Thank you very much, Art, for that introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our media launch here at the Grand SIERA Pines. I'm very happy to see all your happy faces joining us this afternoon. We'll delve more into the details of the festival as the media launch progresses.
Maraming salamat, Sir Ferdy. At ngayon naman po, we have also with us the Director of Programs and Strategic Alliances and the Sector Representative for Animation, Gaming, and Software of the Creative Baguio City Council. We have Sir Rene Misa, who was also the former Executive Director of the Animation Council of the Philippines Incorporated. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Alan and Gerard. Good afternoon, fellow panelists. Yes, and to all of you, good afternoon.
So sa lahat po ng panelists natin ngayong hapong ito, let's give them a big round of applause. And now, let's all watch the Montanosa Film Festival 2023 highlights. And now moving on, we call on Mr. Raymond Sakiwat.
Hapon po ulit sa lahat. So we are proud to actually present our calendar of events. On March 16 would be the festival opening gala at the Baguio Convention and Cultural Center. We'll be having the Tanabata's Wife, directed by Lito Casahe, Charleston Ong, and Sean Pangilinan, to be our opening film. We will also have the opening of Cine Musikain that would run until March 24. That's the MFF Film Music, Film and Food Fair to be implemented at the Rose Garden, Burnham Park, and also our free public screening. On March 17, that would be at the Baguio Convention Center. Everyone is invited. We also have the MFF Cine Baguio, our international film screening. We'll be having their embassies from India, Indonesia, Czech. We also have from British Council and many more. That would happen in the different hotel venues in Baguio, and we will also have Grand Sierra as one of our venues. We have the CCP Lakbay Cine, that's with the Cultural Center of the Philippines. Lakbay Cine is one of their flagship programs where they bring award-winning local films in the different parts of the country, and every year dinadala po yan dito sa Baguio. And our venue is at the University of Baguio, St. Louis University, and then more venues to be announced soon on our Facebook page. Next is the Anima sa Montanosa. One of our panelists, of course, will be discussing that later on, but that would be at the Baguio Convention Center on March 20 and 21. For March 20, that's 9 a.m. to 12 noon. And then for March 21, that would be 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. At the Baguio Convention and Cultural Center. So that's also free, so you may go and please support our animated films. On March 21, that's Picnic with Nick Lisaso. Conversations on Film with, of course, our senior Nick Lisaso here at Grand Sierra Pines Hotel. On March 22, next slide please. Okay. We have the CCP, Cinema Under the Stars or CUTS. That's with the Cultural Center of the Philippines as well. We have free films sa Rose Garden. Again, everyone is actually invited to join and support. That would be an open air screening sa gabi po yan, but it would start 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Rose Garden po. And then Cine Icons with national artist Ricky Lee at the University of Cordilleras, also by the Cultural Center of the Philippines. We also have a film premiere by Taekwondo Vivista Baguio on March 22 at Balanghay ni Iking Cinema at the Ilinica Artists Watering Hole. Error 404 po ang name ng ating activity dyan. And we'll also have the MFF Film Talks with the mentors and directors of Montanosa Film Festival. That's at the University of Baguio on March 22, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Lahat po ng mga students natin na nanonood, please go and attend our film talks. Napaka-importante yan, lalo na sa mga gustong gumawa ng contents, films na for public, okay? Next is on March 21 to 22, we have the Cine Sindak. That's our horror film screening at the Diplomat Hotel. Yung film po natin, i-announce po natin soon on social media. That would be from 7 p.m. to 12 midnight. Ayan, nagingitian po ang ating members of our breast. Next is the jury deliberations. Dito po mag-meet lahat po ng members ng ating jury to determine the winners of MFF 2024. And of course, free screening as well of films in competition at the SM City Baguio on March 23. Free screenings po lahat ng films in competition. To reserve your slots, please wait for our announcement on our social media pages. Next is the awards night that would be on March 23 at John Hay Cup Convention Center. And then the second Baguio Folk Festival to close all our events. That will be on March 24 from 6 p.m. to 12 midnight at the Rose Garden. Ang aming calendar of activities po ay makikita sa Facebook page ng Montanosa Film Festival. Thank you.
Maraming salamat, Sir Raymond. And also, now, let's see the MFF
Proud po mentorship sa ating mga directors led by our mentorship director Emmanuel De La Cruz. So sa ating docu finalists, we have here, let's watch the omnibus first for our docu final films.
Pakonsultan naman siya sa developmental pediatrician.
Most important thing that we have to be concerned is our life. When I teach for women, you must be superior. Superior in the sense that you have a strong will to protect yourself and to destroy that evil, you know? Because if you don't have that, then you are a world dogs. How many women have been victims of abuse?
Alam mo, kung artist ka, halos na-excite ka sa lahat ng bagay na nakikita mong maganda. Nung araw, fascination ko rin, magkaroon din ng magandang sasakyan. Siyempre, ungkod naman, hindi ka makakabili, di ba? Gagawa na lang ako.
Kasantungan sa SIERA makubig. Sinisigurong mula sa gamay ng mga damo at mga putik na nakabara sa mga tanan upang tiyak na makararating ang sapat na patubig sa mga palayan.
Ayan, yan po ang ating docu for his film Sino't Saan. We also have Charlie Santa Maria from Quezon City for the film Tuhon. We have here Charmaine Christian Ramoso from Pangasinan for the film Sketcha sa Dagupan. Jonathan Hurilia from Negros Occidental for his film My Boy Superman. We have Joshua Lumahan from Bulacan for the film Dolor. We also have Leonard Billones from Iloilo City for his film Siete. Rainiel Semana from Isabela for his film Ino, and Romel Pascua from Ilocos Norte for his film Sanjera.
Okay, now let's hear who are our finalists in the narrative omnibus trailer. Sir Raymond?
lalawigan, naglunok. Pagtunog na ko sa tubig, wala ko nahumot. Nakalakaw ko sa babaw sa tubig. Ipang salbar na ko ang nangalunod.
Frantic. I heard they love with a butterfly berry.
Hindi niya camera pa pala?
Oo naman. Ano? Vintage.
Parang bet yun na title ng pelikula ko.
Moments in time.
Oh, ang ganda kaya.
Mas okay yung bahala na.
Pero kaya, you're big so. You wanted money, they wouldn't have gone for it.
No, believe it up.
What?
Kasi nagkakamali tayo. Pag-isipan niyo kasi mabuti. Hindi nag-gaslit niya yata ako eh.
Te, bakit ba natin ito ginagawa?
Hawak nila ang oras mo. Masalamat ka na ba sa biyaya?
Bakit ate? Sino ba sila?
Lolo, sino po ba ang Diyos?
Sino ba silang mga Diyos?
Hindi ko hawak ang oras ko, Claudia. Ikaw ang kailangan umuwi.
Kabangga pa ka atong nangaligot ag subate. Katungwi pa si mama papa ba? Ha? Ako dira? Kabalo ko na masuko ka. Kaya gahuna-huna po ko nimo. Na ako dili para maluwas ka.
Sir Raymond, the finalist.
Alright, thank you Ma'am Helen. And again, yan po ang ating mga films sa narrative category. And to present our finalists, from Bulacan, we have here Florence Antanio. And from Paranaque, we have Jadrian Morales for the film Time Out. We have here Catherine May Noblesa for her exhibition film Sinan Bituon from Baguio. And we have here from Quezon City, Kent Michael Noblesa for the film Hosanna. We also have Kayla Danielle Romero from Cavite for her film Transient. We also have from Agusan del Sur, Ram Estael for his film Wataa Marawi. Ayan po ang ating mga finalists for the narrative section.
Now let's watch Mobile Omnibus trailer.
Nagalit sa'yo si Papa kagabi, no?
Apay, kakan ka madanagan? I-chat mo agad.
Na-chat ko na, wala pa rin.
Kawagan mo.
Ngayon na.
Sagutin mo.
ID. Hello anak, kumusta dyan? Tayin mo na.
Ikaw patayin ko.
May kaman dito eh.
Para sa atin dito sa Cordillera, ang lupa ay buhay.
Yawa, bulok ni Geisha no? Gani, basta sigong sa papa kayo yung rinas jud me.
Sorry ma, hindi mo na ma-admit. Nagkamutan ko na ito.
So,
Bakit ka pala mag-isa? Mas maganda kasi kapag ikaw lang mag-isa, mas nakikilala mo yung sarili mo. Kapag mag-isa ka, mas nare-realize mo yung mga nagpapagulo sa isip mo. Sa bagay, true naman.
Wow na to.
Alam niyo po ba kung saan yung Baguio Museum? Kuya, baka pwede pa sa ako. Hindi.
Sir Raymond, our finalist for the mobile of
Daniel Sanchez from Las Piñas for the film Your Whisper is What I Miss. We also have Doneta Merca from Davao for her film Kahon. And syempre from Baguio, Lingling O of Hue Javier. We also have Diego Villanueva Cabunians Gong from Baguio. And from Cavite, we have here Rain Gado for the film Time Before Kevin. We have from Caloocan in Manila, Roland Cartagena for his film Old World. And from Zambales, for the film Sabi ng Nanay Ko, Masama ang Chismis, we have here finalist Seth De La Lana. And again, from Baguio, for the film Manuwingi, we have here finalist Evian Kakay.
Okay, maraming salamat Sir Raymond Sapiwat. Before we move on, one of the Cordilleras MSME champions and an advocate for creative roadmaps in the region. Director Juliet, good afternoon. Your message please.
Good afternoon to everyone. I would like to express my congratulations to the organizers of the Montanosa Film Festival, the artists, the producers, and the scriptwriter made the story very well and depicting the stories of the different areas here and the lifestyle of the people. I was more interested in looking at how the Cordilleras are being portrayed. Of course, the Department of Trade and Industry is very much supportive to this endeavor, considering that with the passage of the Philippine Creative Industry Development Act, supporting 9 creative domains, of which the film industry is under the audiovisual and media. So with this, we have already mapped the creative sectors under these 9 domains in the previous year when we ran the Fiesta Cucha of 2023 in September 2023. With this creative industry sector being mapped, we tried also to get the challenges and the opportunities that they're looking in these different areas. And with this, in this year, we will be launching, or we will be already conducting, the localization of the creative industry roadmap for the Cordillera. I'm so happy that this film festival in the car, which is the Montanosa Film Festival, is very inclusive, and it's not only including those that are within the Cordillera, but then I can hear productions from the different areas of the Philippines, which means to say that Baguio City is an anchor of creatives, being a creative city for folk arts and craft. but now iterating to the different areas of creatives, which means to say that it's not just folk arts and crafts, it could also be audiovisual, it could also be digital arts, and the PISIDA, with the PISIDA, they are looking for representatives who will represent the different sectors in the Creative Council that will implement this act. And I hope among us here, some among us here will be taken as representatives so that our agenda for the development of this sector will materialize. And when this materializes, we are saying we are taking advantage of the $1.78 billion. That's the volume of trade of this industry. And at least if we can bring in the dollars here as part of our contribution or value adding to this sector, that will be inclusive of other businesses, including our crafts and arts, and including the labor force and talents, then of course our employment will as well be increasing. So developmental wise, this industry is bringing us good news. Thank you very much and good afternoon, ma'am.
Directors and all that. So may we know from Raymond, who will compose the jurors for this film fest?
Yes, Sir Art. So to introduce to you our members of our grand jury. Our grand jury, Pepe Jokno, is actually the Metro Manila Film Festival Best Director. Recent lang po for his film Gumburza. He will be coming to Baguio on March 22 to judge all our films. Yes. And then next is we also have National Artist for Music, Mr. Ryan Kayabyab. Another member of the jury, kilala po nating lahat to, award-winning director, Direct Joyce Bernal. We also have the best director of the first Manila International Film Festival, for his film Firefly, Mr. Zig Dulay. And of course, one of the best actors of his generation, we have your award-winning actor, Mr. Dingdong Dantes. So sila po ang ating grand jury. And of course, meron po tayo si Tatay Kidlat Tahimik, magbibigay po ng kanyang award after he will also judge all the films. Kapwa Award po ang kanyang ibibigay na award sa kanyang mapipili na film.
Okay, Raymond, in the past film festivals of Montanosa, we had mentors. For this year, 2024, who are the mentors or competition directors?
Yes, thank you Sir Art for reminding us. Yes, meron po tayong tatlong mentors for each category. For docu, we have here Direct Ditsi Carolino, Mr. Chet Leiko, and Direct Nico Hernandez. Lahat po itong mga to ay mga kilalang documentaries po sa Philippines. We also have, for narrative, Direct Harleen Bautista, Direct Jade Castro na ngayon po ay lumalaban para po sa kanyang illegal arrest. Next is Mr. Paolo Villaluna. And of course, for mobile, we have here Mr. Arjan Mar Ribeta, Mr. Arvin Bellarmino, and Mr. Tristan Kua. Bale, Sir Art and members of the press, ang ating pong mga mentors ay nandito po last year to actually meet our finalists. And for the past 10 months, they were actually guiding all our finalists in finishing and accomplishing all the films that we witnessed earlier, yung kanilang mga trailers. And of course, meron pong isang competition director na nag-head po ng ating lahat ng ating mentors. We have here Direct Emmanuel Ibonman de la Cruz. Ayun po, Sir Art.
There we are. We heard the background events that would happen for the 2024 Montanosa Film Festival. Handa na po ang mga kasamahan natin sa kanilang mga tanong. We'll start with Carl Taawan, susundan ni Mara Claman of Filipino News Sentinel. We'll also entertain questions online considering we're live streamed over Montanosa Film Festival Facebook page and PIA Baguio and Cordillera pages.
And you can also direct your questions to all our panelists, Mr. Ferdy Balanat, Mr. Alec Mapalo, Raymond Sakkiwat, Mr. Rene Misa, and RD Julian Lucas. Carl?
We'll start first with Mario Claman.
Okay,
Siya
Mark.
yung malapit dito.
Good afternoon to our honorable panelists. Congratulations, Sir Bernie. Matanong ko lang po, sir, kung ilan po ang entry na nag-submit ng entry po sa Montanosa Film Festival?
For Montanosa Film Festival 2024 Films in Competition, we had 3 categories. One category would be the mobile films. The second category are the documentary films and the narrative films. Again, in total, we received around 80 entries, applications, and we took a different process in selecting the finalists among the 80 entries. We decided that it's very important to focus and highlight yung education aspect of filmmaking. Yung mga napiling 24 finalists had to go through a mentorship program for almost a year. After their selection as finalists, na-assign sila sa mga mentors nila na gagabay sa kanila sa lahat ng proseso sa paggawa ng pelikula nila.
Sir, meron po akong napansin sa isang thriller na regarding po dun sa Tagtuyo, may babanggit na dun sa mga palay dito na parang may ibig sabihin po yun, impact na yun sa mga farmers. Ito po ay nakakabuti rin po sa atin na sa mga farmers po dun magsasaka dahil parang sa kakulangan yata ng irrigation water.
Oo. Isang documentary yon tungkol dun sa isang method ng irrigation na matagal nang ginagamit sa somewhere in Ilocos, sa loob-looban ng Ilocos na they're trying to preserve. It's an old way of ensuring that their rice plantations receive sufficient water during the dry season. I think maraming mapupulot na aral dito sa documentary ito. At sa palagay ko rin naman, ang isang magandang documentary ay nakakadulot ng aral. It's educational. Aside from being creatively assembled as a film, yung educational aspect ng film comes as a priority.
Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat, Mar.
And writer known for his film that Anna, Buddy, Sons of Time and Shadows of Yesterday. And in 2021, he's currently a Cinemalaya finalist for his feature film, The Wedding Dance. So, any message, Julius?
Thank you very much. Sorry na late po. Anyway, yun po. So, thank you for Montanosa Film Festival for giving us this platform for Cordillerans to be able to showcase stories from the inside. And then, now I'm taking this next step, which is being the first Cordilleran to be an finalist in the full feature ng Cinemalaya. So in this process, I'm wishing and hoping for the support of everyone. Thank you.
So, advance congratulations, sir. We move on. Ang sunod kong magtatanong ay si Malu Gibb from Business Mirror at susundan ni JR Inventor ng Regional News Group.
I'm very curious about the mobile phone. Is this the first time it's not? It's interesting because it speaks of the times now that it's easier to shoot a film because the mobile phone does everything. Yeah. Moving forward na lang.
Pasagutin muna natin about the use of mobile phone.
Oh, yeah.
Sir Ferdy, is it
Okay.
the first time?
No, in every staging of the Montanosa Film Festival, we had the mobile films category. No, we thought about including it as an important category because we see the importance of bringing the skill, the craft down to the most accessible tool that everyone has to create their movies. Yeah, so since it's accessible and the tool fits in your pocket, it's very handy, and even editing can be done on your mobile phones. So I think it's a new trend to make films using your phones. It makes it also easier to create digital content, and we saw the importance also of the mobile phone filmmaking kasi kailangan natin ma-scale up yung storytelling natin and the quality of digital content that we create.
And also here it says we have a new addition, animation and children's films. Did we have entries for this, or is this something to be for the future?
There are no entries for this year. Hopefully next year we will have some animated shorts for as entries. What we're showing this year, same as what we did last year, was to bring the winning entries from the Animation Council of the Philippines Animation Festival called Animahinacion. These are all the winning entries. We will show them on March 20 and 21.
Also, it says animation and children's films. Should the animation films be films for the children, or can it also be a film with animation segments, not necessarily children's films?
These are based. I believe there are a few, or one or two that are mixed media, live action with animation in it. But I'm really not familiar with the winning entries. They failed to give it to me last night. But definitely, this will be all the flicks, all the animated shorts will be for children and young adults.
And then some of our listeners or watchers may be interested. How does one get an entry like for next year, for next year's like the deadlines and some of the other guidelines?
After the awards night, which will be held on March 24, we will be announcing the call for entries for the next season of Montanosa Film Festival.
When they're admitted, do they get some form of subsidy to help them do their films?
The finalists are given like a seed grant. No, some of them receive. How much is their seed grant?
Yes, seed grant po natin is 50,000 for docu, including all taxes na po yun. And then 50,000 for narrative, 40,000 for docu, and then 10,000 for mobile.
Thank you. Maraming salamat, Malu. Let's entertain first an online texting question with regards to use of mobile phones. For Engineer Mapalo, we do have many tourism events, activities here in CAR. Would you allow now the use of mobile phone for coverages?
I think it's being widely used.
I mean, for events like needing accreditation, you would already allow the use of mobile phones.
For shooting, ganun ba?
Coverage of events, not just outside coverage. I think they want accreditation, but using mobile phones.
Yeah, kasi accreditation is happening for those that will have official representation during coverages, and at the same time yung mga commercial shooting are also requested for not really accreditation but permit requirements through the mayor's office. But when they are already granted permits or accreditation, it really depends on them on what gadgets or tools to use. So the accreditation or permits are for the purpose of somehow giving directives and regulations of certain activities. But when they are there already, it depends on what it's really up to them what tools to use.
Okay, maraming salamat, Engineer Mapalo.
Okay, next to ask question is Mr. Carl Taawan. Carl is actually member of the Baguio Creative City Council.
I was thinking of asking about the price, but I guess the price more really want to know what is it for the winners for this competition. What's in store for them?
Okay, so yes, we have first is we have really cash prizes for our winners. Meron po tayong iba't ibang awards na ibibigay for all categories. But more than that, part of the commitment of MFF is to help all our finalists also join other international film festivals. Kasi yung guidance naman when it comes to creating the films and then producing these films, yun yung pinaka-value na nakuha na nila. And then we have the cash prizes and then this, guiding them, crafting their application to the International Film Festival and making sure also that at some point they will get higher chances of winning because them winning the International Film Festivals, achievement na rin po yun ni Montanosa Film Fest. You have any Direct?
Also, during the mentoring process, the finalists went under a training on pitching, which is very important to introduce their films to the global film market. No, the Montanosa Film Festival supports the finalists and the winners of the competitions in their marketing after winning the competition.
Thank you. Thank you, Carl. Okay, from the regional news group, we'd like to call on
Sir Raymond po, bali, ang una ko pong question kumusta po lang po yung industriya ng pelikula ko dito sa bansa mo? Kumusta yung factories?
Okay, the question is kung kumusta na raw po yung film industry sa bansa. I'll give my answer here, but I think the best person to answer is either Direk Ferds or si Kuya Julius. But me as a journalist, I would say that based from coverages, nag-grow naman na po, bumabalik na ng normal yung mga Pilipino when it comes to appreciating films, and we are seeing them going back to the cinemas, and we see that as sabihin na nating improvement coming from the pandemic na na-lose po natin ang ating audiences. And we at Montanosa Film Festival is also committed in making sure that we contribute in growing and further strengthening the film industry in this new normal. So I'll pass the mic to Direk or Kuya Julius.
Gusto ko na unahin ko muna magbigay ng update tungkol sa no. So I've been distributing for 2 Montanosa Film Festival finalists, the previous winners, the 14 days, which to share to everyone that it has been able to get into 3 international LGBTQ film festivals. The other one is yung kay Shem Padua, which was able to get into the C-related films. It's international. So those are where these films are going. To add to that, yung kay so I've seen yung kay Pagsasan, which is I'm the producer basically. By the way, was able to get into Cinema Alternativo, which was shown in CCP last Cinemalaya. Kasabay ng Cinemalaya was the Cine Alternativo. So pinalabas siya together with all the films, winning films ng Montanosa Film Festival. So these are some of the directions people are being able to go out and watch films again. Yung crowd pa lang, even if ang hirap-hirap manood ng pelikula sa PICC for Cinemalaya this 2023, ang daming nag-troop. I mean, halos punuan yung mga films. So you see that there are people who are directing themselves towards this alternative films, independent films, on top of their option to watch also the commercial films. Nakita din naman natin kung paano nag-gain ng audience ang Metro Manila Film Festival. So we're saying that the film, all the moviegoers are tending towards getting back. Sana nga lang bumaba yung ticket talaga ng sine. Yun lang naman ang isa sa mga bagay na nag-hold back sa atin para manood ulit. Kaya tayo nakatutok doon sa maliit na screen. We're going online because we chose to go online dahil mas mura siya rather than going sa widescreen movie houses.
Sir Raymond, would you like to add on it?
Yeah, oo. I forgot to mention na